Some women marry for money, others murder for it. A bad girl's fresh start goes off the rails.
Commitment and fidelity were not in the vocabulary.
A woman's taste for older men hides a darker desire.
Inside that lady's mind was a really horrible, wicked individual.
And a bride-to-be chooses money over matrimony.
That's a heartless, cold, evil woman.
These deadly women sacrifice everything to earn the coldest cash of all: blood money. Albuquerque, New Mexico, 1995. After a short stretch in prison for a minor drug charge, 40-year-old Esther Beckley is determined to turn her life around.
Okay, guys, let's get an update.
Well, I've got a job as a waitress.
Her good behavior behind bars earns her early release into a reintegration program.
She must have done pretty well to get out on the reintegration program, because you had to prove yourself.
She had to get a job, which she got. She had her own apartment.
Oh, this coffee tastes like mud.
It's better than what we're used to.
Through the rehab program, she meets another small-time crook wanting a fresh start, John LaSalle.
There was an immediate connection. She was hot for John from day one.
With high hopes for the future, Esther and John hook up.
Perfect timing.
How was your day?
Exhausting.
It seems that Esther was very much in love with John and would do anything for him.
I think John LaSalle was kind of taking care of her.
It's a role John is familiar with,
Hey.
as 25-year-old Shane Harrison knows.
How's it going?
Shane Harrison and John LaSalle originally met in prison.
John was the big dog in the penitentiary and protected him, and he relied on him for that.
You two seem to be doing well.
I think she's the one.
Cheers.
But just months into the relationship, Esther runs into temptation
Not a drinker, huh?
Not really.
when a friend's 17-year-old son drops by. Esther can't resist the forbidden fruit.
One thing led to another, and they had sex.
Esther's playing with fire.
John caught Esther and the teenager in the act, and he became enraged.
John, leave him. No! Don't hit him!
John beats the boy. Of course, that violated his parole, so he had to leave town.
You blew it.
But he blamed Esther for that, not himself.
So what's the deal with you two?
I love him.
You got a funny way of showing it.
Esther can't be without a man for too long.
Everybody cheats.
Not when her ex's friend, Shane, is available.
Is that right?
The word commitment and fidelity were not in the vocabulary of any of these people.
Shane doesn't exactly keep Esther on the straight and narrow.
He did have a history of violence, armed robberies, and some of them were kind of scary.
Esther isn't scared.
Open the safe.
She's impressed with Shane's stories of high-stakes crime.
It's not gonna scare anybody.
He robs a restaurant in his own hometown at gunpoint.
Open the safe!
Yes, sir.
You gotta scare him from the start.
Open the safe!
Better.
But she doesn't forget her one true love. And John Lascelles still needs her.
Hello?
That you, Esther?
Hey, John. Hey, baby, you okay?
I need some money.
Sure. I'll wire some to you tomorrow.
Apparently, John wanted money. He felt like she owed him because it was her relationship that ended up causing him to leave.
Hey, man. Yeah. I'm looking after her.
Esther's backup beau knows exactly how to make a few quick bucks.
Shane told her about the Hollywood video store that would be a great place to rob. There was a lot of money there, that it was a busy store.
Shane was the hardened violent criminal, not Esther. But Esther was easily led.
She went along with it because he said, this is going to be your best way to get John back.
With Shane's history of violence and guns, he never should have been out of prison. There is no rehabbing anyone like that.
On March 3rd, 1996, Albuquerque's Hollywood video store is empty, except for 3 young clerks.
2 teenagers and a 30-year-old woman. Everybody was just trying to make a living.
A video store holdup
Get the tape out. The surveillance tape. Get it out.
is just what Esther Beckley needs to bail out her boyfriend.
Give it to me.
I believe they started by grabbing Mylin, the manager.
Get against the wall.
One of the male clerks, Zach, just happened to walk into the back room.
Hey! Get against the wall.
He didn't realize what was going on until he finally looked at Esther, and then she was holding a gun on him.
Stay there.
Shane was in the front of the store with another clerk, Jawanda.
Shut up! Get against the wall! You! Come with me!
Watch them.
Turn around!
Must have been terrifying for the folks that were being robbed. People come in normally, they take your money, and they run out the front door. This wasn't a normal robbery.
Open the safe! Open it or I shoot your friends!
Shane and Esther are about to be $4,000 richer once they immobilize the witnesses.
Move it!
Get down. Lie on the floor. Hands behind your back.
They found themselves bound and laying down on the floor.
It all goes to plan until Pauline and George McDougal, both in their 70s, have arrived to give their grandson Zachary a ride home.
Who is it? Hey! Who is it?
My grandparents. They're here to pick me up.
They would do anything for him, and one of the things they wanted to do was make sure he got home safely every night after his job.
Go! Go!
You wait here. I'll go get it.
Okay. Esther went out and knocked on their window.
Zachary's still busy inside with Mylin. And I gotta wait, but the heater in my car is broken. Do you mind if I jump in the back?
Oh, sure. Jump in.
You must be freezing.
I'll turn the heater up for you.
Thanks.
The grandparents realized they had been betrayed,
Stay still. No one gets hurt.
and there was nothing they could do. Esther hears what she described as someone pounding a hammer into cement. It's gunfire.
Look ahead. Look ahead.
All of the clerks at the video store were harmless. Shane coldly pulled the trigger. Why? Because he wanted to see what it was like to kill people.
Get out. Follow in my car. Drive. Drive!
The McDougalls knew that their grandson was in that building and hadn't come out.
Is Zach all right?
He's fine.
And now that they've been kidnapped, I suspect they were kind of thinking about all kinds of horrible possibilities.
Esther was driving in the car by herself. She could have driven away at any time.
Get out!
She had to have known what Shane was doing, and she was okay with it.
Please.
Together, standing over these two innocent, defenseless older people.
You shoot them. I shot the other ones.
Bang, bang. You're dead.
They were nice old people. They had been taken out and just kind of slaughtered. It was a terrible, sad scene.
There was no reason to kill these people. They were harmless. It was done for fun.
But the fun ends when the pair try to cover up a trail that is 5 bodies long.
The news story of the Hollywood video murders was huge in Albuquerque at that time because they had never had anything of that magnitude there before.
Esther and Shane swear secrecy.
Hello.
Hey, babe. When you coming home?
Not even John can find out, or so Shane thinks.
The word feisty was used to describe Esther.
When are you gonna stop cheating?
I think combative and an instigator is more like it.
I've done everything for you. I even killed for you.
What did you say?
You heard me. I killed for you.
Don't be crazy.
I think Esther was trying to impress John LaSalle.
I gotta go.
But John has his eye on a bigger prize. A $100,000 reward has been posted.
He didn't like the crime, but even more than that, he wanted the money.
Hi. I know who killed these people.
And he ended up getting $93,000 and not having to go to jail for his previous crime.
Esther Beckley, you're under arrest for murder. You have the right to remain silent.
When the love of her life turns Esther in, she tries to pin the whole thing on Shane.
Esther said Shane murdered both the grandparents. However, there were 2 guns. Strangely, both people were shot with both weapons.
In 1998, Shane Harrison is convicted of a string of offenses, including 2 counts of first-degree murder, armed robbery, and kidnapping. He is sentenced to 258 years in prison.
He was a big manipulator. His sole goal when he met people was to figure out how he could best use them.
Esther Beckley pleads guilty to the same offenses and is sentenced to 95.5 years. She'll be eligible for parole when she is 120 years old.
Esther kind of started out as a sidekick to a dangerous criminal, but she ended up being a very worthy student. I think Esther was growing into her true criminal self. Fortunately, she was stopped before anybody else died. She was laying the groundwork for something she wanted to do down the road. Bad things were still to come. She was a monster.
In 2010, in Newcastle, England, there's one English Rose who rarely misses her mark. 41-year-old Sharon Swinhoe.
What time's the game start?
Sorry, love, no game tonight. There's not enough players for it.
Sharon was a magnet for men, and men just fell for her without a moment's hesitation.
Wait a second.
Sharon had a stable of men who were chomping at the bit to be with her.
Hi. Do you fancy a game of darts?
All right, then.
Her latest dalliance is 66-year-old Peter McMahon. Longtime suitor Joseph Collins is overlooked once again.
Joseph Collins knew Sharon for over a decade. He was obsessed with her. There was never a romantic relationship between the two of them.
Thanks, Pete.
It's all new territory for Peter, though, and he can't believe his luck.
Oh, nice one, Sharon.
Not bad.
She was 24 years younger than him.
Oh.
And he very quickly became obsessed with her.
Peter fell for her in a very big way.
Well, what do you think?
Wow. I can't believe how lucky I am.
He was with a younger woman. That made him happy. He was having sex. Of course, that made him happy.
If I only had some new shoes to go with it.
Shoes it is.
He was swept away.
Well, let me thank you properly.
Peter had never been very lucky in love. He'd been married and divorced twice.
But Sharon, she is worth another try.
Sharon Swinhoe, will you marry me?
He bought her an engagement ring worth £1,000.
Yes, I will.
He wanted a stable relationship, and when he met Sharon, he thought she was the one he needed. She could make his life whole.
It will be a sad day for her other suitors.
I'm so happy for you.
Especially Joseph Collins.
What are you so happy about?
We're getting married.
Congratulations. Thank you, Joe.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers, yes.
Joseph would have done anything for her. He wanted the affection of this lady, this femme fatale.
Peter gets the girl, but he soon realizes he also gets the check.
I want you to have nice things, love,
But you're the cheap bastard.
Some people tried to warn him that she was using him as a sugar daddy.
That's not fair, love.
She was after him for what was in his bank account. She would get him to buy her expensive items of clothing.
I'm just asking. Come on, love.
Get away from me.
They had an argument that became physical. He had scratches on his face.
She was taking advantage of him, but he was so besotted, he couldn't see anything but how much he loved this woman, and he felt it was his last chance.
Bad things were still to come.
Newcastle, England, 2012. 68-year-old retiree Peter McMahon may have bitten off more than he can chew. 43-year-old Sharon Swinhoe is costing him a fortune.
She wanted to get everything out of that man she could. She called him her sugar daddy.
But it's not Peter who's complaining. It's Sharon.
Please, tell me what's wrong.
I can't.
I'm so ashamed.
Please, I want to help you.
It's Peter. He raped me.
Sharon accused Peter of raping her. She said that he had sexually assaulted and attacked her in her own home.
You've got to go to the cops.
They won't do anything.
Of course it wasn't true. Peter didn't assault Sharon. She just said that to the police because she was planting a seed.
How's it going? Did you see that? What's the matter with him?
He's heard what you've done to Sharon.
What are you talking about?
The whole damn town knows you've raped her.
His world had come to an end. Sharon was it for him, and now she was saying the worst thing possible. He was so upset of the allegation, he tried to commit suicide.
Peter hits rock bottom. Then, the call he's been waiting for.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
And it was Sharon, and his heart soared.
Sharon? How are you, love?
Okay. But I miss you.
I miss you too, love.
Maybe we could get together.
I'm on my way.
Peter was just in heaven. He couldn't believe his fabulous luck. He'd missed Sharon so badly.
This is exactly what he had been praying for.
But be careful what you pray for.
Peter was in for quite a surprise.
It was incredible what happened to him as soon as he passed that threshold.
They set upon him with vicious intent.
The thing that tells me Sharon was really into it, she tried to gouge Peter's eyes out with her fingernails.
The beating turns into prolonged torture.
Sharon demonstrated that she had an unlimited depth of cruelty and evil residing inside her soul. She was vicious and malicious.
She showed absolutely no compassion to the man that she claimed to love.
Mercifully, Peter finally passes, at least in the real world. Sharon ensures his identity lives on.
Sharon was picking up a repeat prescription that Peter had from the chemist to profligate the lie that Peter McMahon was alive and well.
Over the next 6 weeks, she drained his bank account and used his credit cards.
Hello, Peter's phone. No, we can't come to the phone at the moment.
She controlled his cell phone, and when friends and family would call, she had a myriad of excuses as to why he couldn't come to the phone.
I'll tell him that you called.
She told one person, "We're getting married, and he doesn't want to see his old friends again."
Sharon's charade is working. Her biggest problem now is what to do with her fiancé's body. The newly single siren buys a freezer and a favor from another of her men, 77-year-old Ronald Douglas.
I'll take the middle. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Ronald Douglas had had a sexual relationship with Sharon Swinhoe previously, and he was still fairly obsessed with her. So he was another gentleman in her world that would do anything for her.
They put Peter inside of the freezer, thinking that would solve their problem. Well, not exactly.
That's fantastic news.
Peter McMahon was about to be a grandfather. And when that day happened, his son in New Zealand called him and asked if they could speak to him and tell him the good news.
No, he's asleep.
Sharon said, "He's sleeping right now. I can't bother him."
He's not been well.
That didn't sit very well.
There's nothing I can do. Bye.
Clearly, something was amiss.
Sharon can't keep a lid on Peter's murder much longer.
She needed to do something quickly to take herself out of that story and pin the blame on somebody else, and that's what she tried to do.
She picked up the phone and dialed 999. But then she hung up right away.
But it's the number 999 where the police will go to the home and find out what's wrong, if anything's wrong.
Mom, you called an emergency?
It's my fiancé. I think he's dead. And I know who did it. And where they're keeping the body.
Can we come in?
Sharon's men are disposable. Next to go, her partner in crime, Joseph Collins.
She thought in Joseph, she found the perfect fool she could manipulate to accept the blame for murder.
But Joseph's unrequited love doesn't quite stretch to self-sacrifice. Sharon miscalculates, and her would-be lover takes her down with him.
Once the arrest of Joseph Collins was made, he testified to police that he wasn't the one that carried out the murder.
In 2013, Joseph Collins is found guilty of murder and perverting the course of justice. He is sentenced to a minimum 20 years in prison. Sharon Swinhoe is convicted of murder and perverting the course of justice. She gets a life sentence with no possibility of parole for 25 years.
To this day, Sharon claims that she was wrongly convicted and has shown no remorse.
Popular people have an easier road through life. Many bring joy to others, but not Sharon.
Sharon Swinhoe is a woman who was born to kill.
She was a monster. Callousness, lack of empathy, they were animals. This was a crime motivated by one reason only: greed.
Lexington, Kentucky, 1998. Things are on the up for 37-year-old Virginia Cottle.
She moved in with Stephen. Life was beginning to look good for the first time in years.
Marry me.
Really?
Really?
Oh.
Virginia and Stephen White have much in common.
Well, does that mean yes?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, put it out.
They're both reformed drug users.
Oh.
Don't worry. It's not an alcoholic.
For both, this is a new start.
Oh, okay.
It's my girl.
She got hooked on one of the worst drugs in the world, crack cocaine.
Cheers.
To new beginnings.
New beginnings.
He fought addiction. He talked about it openly. He was doing really well, and he thought he and Virginia could walk that path together.
Show us some nice stuff in here. Look.
And supporting them is Stephen's mom.
What about that one?
73-year-old Lynetta White.
Let's put that on the list.
Lynetta has a big heart. She knows that her son loves Virginia.
We'll never afford that.
What about if you have the wedding here? Really?
She was a very gracious, humble, kind woman. that would do anything in the world for you.
It's mainly just dusting in here. Sure.
Lynetta gives the couple a helping hand.
You could.
With a domestic job for Virginia.
Clean out my closet for me.
She believed people could turn their lives around, and look, Stephen was proof of that. He did that with the support of his mother.
I'm off.
You look great.
Thanks.
They were all helping each other, and they were all getting something out of it.
Excitement builds towards the wedding day. Both Stephen and Virginia have jobs and are getting back on their feet. Then, Virginia receives a call.
Hello? When did he...
No, I see.
It's about her ex. He's taken his own life. In grief, Virginia turns to old comforts. She goes on an all-night bender, and by morning, things haven't improved.
It doesn't take long for Virginia to cause chaos in Stephen's life.
What happened?
He's dead.
Who's that?
Tom! He's killed himself.
And she makes a scene.
Are you high?
Are you listening to me, I said?
I'm listening to you. I should have listened. I should have
You can't
listened.
stop me.
Fellas, be cool. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
He's embarrassed. He's enraged. You gotta get help.
You go home. You check into rehab today, now.
Where's this train heading? This train is heading for a huge explosion.
Virginia doubles down, falling easily into her old ways.
Virginia?
Jonathan, are you kidding me?
Hey.
And into the arms of an old friend, 38-year-old Jonathan Goforth.
Jonathan was a bad guy. He didn't care about anything except his next hit.
Hey.
He is someone that it was really made you uncomfortable. He was a con man that would con you out of anything that he could.
Look, Ma, the wedding's off.
She was doing so well.
She was playing me. She wasn't doing well at all, let me tell you that.
Stephen cuts off all contact and warns his mom, Lynetta, to do the same.
Promise me. She come around, you won't let her in.
If you do, she gonna steal from you.
Okay, I promise.
Stephen warned his mother not to let Virginia in, not to give her any money, because she was using it to buy cocaine.
Hi.
What do you want, Virginia?
I got nowhere to go. I just need $30 for a room.
Wait there.
Even though she didn't trust Virginia, she felt like she deserved some dignity and grace and would be helpful to her.
Always the charitable soul, Lynetta gives Virginia $30 to go get a motel.
Don't spend this on crack.
No, of course I won't.
Lynetta's generosity will soon be repaid in tragedy.
Don't open your doors.
In Lexington, Kentucky, Jonathan Goforth and Virginia Caudle are addicts desperate for a fix.
He had been running pretty hard.
Do you have any more crack?
Staying up all night, smoking crack with Virginia.
You got any money?
No.
And doing anything they could to buy crack.
but I know where I can get some.
On the morning of March 15th, 1998, the pair pay a visit to Virginia's would-be mother-in-law.
She knew Lynetta had some nice things in her house, things of value, jewelry, a mink coat, things like that.
I'm so sorry to bother you again.
Girl, I am no fool.
Miss White, I think, knew in her mind that this isn't right that she's here at that time.
Just another 50.
No, that's it.
Hallelujah!
Get out!
Shut up!
Get out!
Shut up!
Jonathan comes rushing out, overpowers the woman.
Either one of them could have easily subdued her in any way that they wanted to. And they chose the most violent path that they could.
Jonathan had a hammer. That hammer ended up in Lynetta's skull.
And she is left on the floor in just a bloody mess.
They were looking for specific things and knew where things were.
Leather jackets, mink coats, jewelry. In fact, they even take the jewelry off of Lynetta that she's wearing. They wrap a rag around her head. They pick her up and they put her in the trunk of Lynetta's car.
She didn't give a darn about Lynetta. She wanted her stuff. They were animals.
They drive Lynetta's body to an isolated field and deliver a final indignity.
Virginia and Jonathan displayed nothing but callousness, lack of empathy in the way they killed this poor little woman and then desecrated her body by burning it.
That's a heartless, cold, evil woman. And that's who Virginia is. Drugs or no drugs.
It's quite the haul. But as the pair hawk Lynetta's valuables, they don't realize they're laying a trail.
Detective. Come in. Stephanie, how you been? What am I doing the laundry now?
You'll want to see this.
Killing the elderly proves too much for their customers.
This is good. It's really good. Thank you, Stephanie.
They were so enraged by the act that they voluntarily gave us information and physical evidence linking her to it.
A devastated son confirms the truth.
Yeah, there is.
Stephen immediately suspects Virginia. I mean, 2 and 2 make 4.
But Virginia and Jonathan have already left town.
Separately, they go about their ways, and they're on the run for 8 months.
Until October 1998, when a woman who gives her name as Kelly Lyons is jailed for shoplifting in New Orleans.
New Orleans is a little bit different. It's 2 different entities, and I think the first time they ran her fingerprints, it didn't come back.
That same month, Virginia's photo appears on national television as one of America's most wanted.
Virginia, it seems, didn't have many friends.
Some of the inmates had seen that episode and had told the people at the jail, that's Virginia Cottle. That's not Kelly Lyons. Her real name's Virginia Cottle. She's wanted for a murder in Lexington, Kentucky.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's her, right?
Yep. Looks like our shoplifter is a killer.
When the police track down Jonathan, the greedy pair are tried together. In 2000, they are both convicted of first-degree murder, first-degree robbery, burglary, and arson.
Virginia is an evil, deadly woman who would stop at nothing to get what she wanted.
Jonathan Goforth is sentenced to death. Virginia Cottle is also sentenced to death. They both remain on death row.
When Jonathan was sentenced, he cracked a smile. And it just goes to show you how vicious he is.
The promise of a loving marriage and caring in-laws couldn't compete with Virginia's addiction.
This was a crime motivated by one reason only: greed. I need your stuff to get drugs for me. That simple.
These deadly women collected cash in the coldest way. Esther Beckley's misguided devotion led to mass murder. Sharon Swinhoe ended a quiet retirement with terror. And Virginia Cottle wanted a fix more than a mother-in-law. All three saw murder as a financial investment. Now they are repaying the debt of blood money.